Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the class of 2025, we request that at this time you please turn off all sound on cell phones and electronic devices. We are so pleased that you are joining us tonight to celebrate this momentous and dignified occasion, and we welcome you to the class of 2025's commencement ceremony. On behalf of my fellow graduates who have worked so hard to be here tonight, we request that you help make our graduation ceremony a dignified and prestigious event for us to always remember by keeping your recognition to respectful applause only. Every senior about to enter the auditorium wants to hear their full name announced tonight without interruption or excessive applause from the audience. In addition, everyone would like the opportunity to have a video memento of tonight's ceremony with the audience members shouting, whistling, or using loud noisemakers in the background. We are just as excited and proud of our accomplishments as each of you are, and we want to celebrate our graduation with you after the ceremony. As a class, we have discussed what we want our memories of tonight's ceremony to be like, rehearsed the formal traditions of a commencement ceremony, and we respectfully request that each friend and family member in attendance tonight help keep our ceremony formal and dignified so that we may cherish it forever. On behalf of the class of 2025, we thank you in advance for your support of our wishes, and we greatly appreciate your cooperation by applauding only during designated times in the ceremony. Before we begin, I wanted to take a moment to honor the students around the world who won't get a chance to experience a night like this. Especially the children of Gaza, many of whom have lost their lives and many more who will never graduate because their schools no longer stand. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your head coverings for our national anthem.
Good evening. Welcome to the 75th commencement of Fitzgerald High School. As principal, I'm honored to be hosting this evening's ceremony. Thank you to our band students and to Ms. O'Higgins for performing our country's national anthem. As always, you did an amazing job. On stage this evening are the members of our Board of Education. Members of the board, as I introduce you, please stand to be recognized. Julia Yokel, President. Amy Colbert, Vice President. Randall Meisner, Secretary. Judy Fergal, Treasurer. Kimberly Lee, Trustee. Taja Shahab Ahmed, Trustee. And Raymond Deloach, Trustee. We are also joined on stage by our interim superintendent of schools, Ms. Lori Fournier, and tonight's keynote speaker, Mr. Brian Michael. At this time, I would like to welcome interim superintendent Fournier to the podium to address this year's graduating class.
Thank you, Mr. Stevens, and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the parents, family, friends, staff, and our Board of Education members. We are all here to celebrate the class of 2025, who will soon be part of our district's history. After this evening, as Mr. Stevens said, you will be forever known as the 75th graduating class of Fitzgerald. That in itself is quite special. It'll be a privilege and honor to hear about all of your achievements during tonight's ceremony, an evening where we all share in your success. To the parents and families of our graduates, I'd like to begin by congratulating you. Having a child graduate from high school is an important milestone. I know you feel proud and probably relieved that your child will soon be a graduate. Enjoy this moment to the fullest, and as a staff, we thank you and are grateful for your continued support and the part you played in helping your child be present tonight. And to all of you, our seniors, our graduates, please make time before this evening is over to thank your parents or that special adult in your life that helped you get to where you are tonight. They have sacrificed for you, advocated for you, and have been there when you needed a kind word or encouraged to keep you going no matter how challenging the situation. You are here because you have officially ended the journey of being referred to as a school-age student. Each of you have earned the opportunity to participate in this ceremony because you successfully completed, and many of you exceeded, the required credits and minimum number of community service hours during your 4 years in high school. This is a huge deal. You have persevered and should feel excited and proud of yourselves. Tonight is your graduation day. Tonight's commencement marks the beginning of a new chapter for you, whether that be the start of a career or further education. This evening is your kickoff to life beyond high school, the beginning to many opportunities, dreams, life lessons, curiosity, and big decisions. Whichever direction you choose, Fitzgerald has provided you with a solid base to begin that journey. You represent a remarkable diversity of races, cultures, and places of origin. We are proud of our student population and the rich traditions that come from each of you. It is the experiences that we all share together that truly prepare you for success beyond high school. I look forward to hearing or reading about what wonderful opportunities have been afforded to you and your successes in the years to come. So speak gently, laugh often, and be kind to others. Make yourself proud, your family proud, and your alma mater, Fitzgerald, proud. Thank you for being part of our history, and congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Fournier. This evening, it is with great pride and joy that I stand before you as we gather to celebrate the achievements of this graduating class. It is impossible not to be overwhelmed by the talent, dedication, and brilliance that radiates from each and every one of you. I would now like to welcome our valedictorian to the stage. Please join me as we applaud the exceptional accomplishments of our valedictorian, Renata Rizzo.
And distinguished staff and faculty. It is with immense pleasure that I welcome you all here today to commemorate the culmination of years of dedication and hard work. On behalf of the graduating class, I extend profound appreciation to those whose support has been invaluable in carrying us to this moment and making today possible. I am incredibly honored and grateful to stand before you all as the valedictorian of the class of 2025. Though I would like to take some credit for my accomplishments, I have to thank those who have shown me nothing but love and encouragement. Thank you to my friendships and faith that sustained me. Thank you to my teachers for their unconditional support, who ignited the passion for learning I have carried with me these past 4 years. Above all, I dedicate my success to my heroes, my role models, my mom and my dad. My parents left everything they once knew to give me opportunities they could have never imagined for themselves, setting aside their dreams to make sure that I could fulfill my own. While my success is something I did for myself, it has always been rooted in the dedication and selflessness of my parents. Without them, I would not be standing here today, for so much blessing in my life comes from so much sacrifice in theirs. Academic success, similar to many of my fellow graduates, represents more than just grades and accolades. It is a direct reflection of our perseverance, dedication, and growth during our time here. For all of us here today, our achievements are a testament to the countless hours of work, discipline, and success. And yet, let us remember, our restless efforts did not bring us this far merely to leave us here. Education is both a gift and a tool that cannot be taken away from us, and it is one we must continue to nurture. Fitzgerald has allowed us to build this foundation. Through rigorous coursework and a multitude of extracurricular activities, these experiences have prepared us not only to pursue our goals, but also prepare us for what comes next. I would like to extend my sincere admiration to my fellow graduates. Your unwavering dedication and accomplishments are remarkable. I wish to leave you all with a short yet impactful phrase that has helped me in everything I do. Your normal day is someone else's dream. So do it tired, do it exhausted, do it uncertain, do it scared, but do it anyway. Life is not linear, and the road to success can be complicated and difficult, but the knowledge, experiences, and memories we have cultivated here will guide us. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Renata, for sharing your memories and words of inspiration. At this time, I would like to welcome Senior Class Public Relations Officer Sandra Odish to the podium to introduce tonight's keynote speaker.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, and fellow graduates. I am thrilled and honored to have the privilege of introducing our next speaker, a person who embodies dedication, kindness, and reliability in everything he does. Someone who has given their whole heart and soul to teaching and nurturing their students. He is not only a compassionate, knowledgeable, engaging person and a mentor for the graduating class of 2025, but also a friend. Mr. Brian Michael has been an educator for 11 years. He has a Bachelor of Arts in English for secondary education with a minor in history from Oakland University, and a Master's in Educational Leadership from Oakland University. He's been shaping minds and changing lives at Fitzgerald for 9 years since he started his career here in 2016. Throughout our time together here at Fitzgerald, Mr. Michael has always been involved in our lives, whether you had the privilege of having him for any variety of English classes, or just simply took part in and enjoyed the numerous events he planned without ever expecting recognition or credit. He has always gone above and beyond for our class and surpassed the expectations of even the most dedicated of us. I can personally attest to this. Mr. Michael has taken the countless, over-the-top, and never-before-done proposals I brought to him and put his all into them. He made my ideas a reality when I proposed a senior sunrise, a senior trip, and finally, a senior sunset. Rather than worrying about the time and effort it would take, or outright denying it, the first thing he asked was, "What do you need from me?" That attitude is why Mr. Michael is so loved and respected by the class of 2025. I'm so honored and grateful to have met Mr. Michael and to call him a mentor, a teacher, and a friend. It is my privilege and honor to introduce one of the greatest individuals I have ever met. Will you please join me in a round of applause for Mr. Brian Michael.
Good evening, parents and families, members of the Board of Education, Mr. Stevens and Mrs. Fournier, colleagues, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Sandra Odish, thank you for that introduction and for all that you've done for me over the past 3-4 years. Never did I think I'd be standing here before you tonight. You see, I'm usually in that back corner helping to put this ceremony on. But you, the class of 2025, surprised me yet again, and for that I'll always be grateful. I can't tell you how many times I tried to write this speech over the last several weeks, some of you know. Not because I couldn't find the words, but because in writing this speech and standing here tonight, it means that we finally come to the end of our journey together, and it means I finally have to say goodbye. A few weeks ago, Wally Chowdhury asked me the question, why do you do it? All of this, why, and is it worth it? Just a few weeks ago, our senior class took that trip to Cedar Point. It was a perfect day with beautiful weather and so much fun, despite nearly losing a phone on the blue streak. As you helped me conquer my fears, I thought about how our last few years together here have been a roller coaster for all of us. Before getting on that first ride inside the gates, one of the biggest choices we make is who we're riding with. My friends, find your ride or dies. The ones who will assure you that it's going to be okay. The ones who remind you that the ride is indeed safe. And the ones who are always by your side as you're holding on for dear life. For me, I can't tell you how lucky I am to have found my ride or dies. To each of you seniors, and to my colleagues here tonight, past and present, know that you have been my people. Each of you has held me up, believed in me, lent a helping hand, went with one of my crazy ideas, and reminded me to open my eyes to see the world that surrounds us. On our Fitzgerald roller coaster, I'm so grateful to each of you for the ride we've shared together. Seniors, as you embark on life's next chapter, never forget your own ride or dies, and open yourselves up to allowing others to join you along the way. Find your people, show up for them, and above all, love them. When the coaster finally takes off, we face a slow and steady climb to the top. Time ticks away, our heart races, and we can't yet see what's beyond that first drop as we approach the top of the hill. That's the power of time and hard work. We don't know what will come of it. We're terrified of the unknown. We can prepare ourselves for what's to come, but it doesn't change the adrenaline rush as we drop the track. But once we get past that first drop, the rest is easy. As the ride continues, we face countless twists and turns, loops that turn us upside down and give us a new perspective, such as life. Learn from it. Have grit. When life throws you for a loop, stop and celebrate the journey you're on, the hills you've climbed, and the twists and turns you've faced. Remember that hard work reaps great rewards. Life won't always be easy. The world is complicated and confusing, but I promise you, the grind and your contributions are worth it. So hold your head high, open your eyes, don't hold back, and push yourselves beyond your limits. See the world not for what it is, but rather for what it ought to be. And before we know it, that car pulls back into the gates, the ride stops, and it's time to get out. It's over before it ever even began. As you weave your way out of the ride and queue and wait for the souvenir photo to appear on the screen, you want to capture the memory long after it's gone. You want that memory not just for your reaction, but to remember who you were with on that unforgettable ride. Class of 2025, like so many of the rides in that park, never forget that you too have made history. You were the class who had big dreams, the class who navigated thousands of assignments on Google Classroom, the class who finally broke the curse and won the Spirit Shield not once, but twice as underclassmen, the class who showed up for our senior year events. You shattered sports records, some of you might do so again this weekend, obtained achievements, and have been, without a doubt, the closest, most spirited class I've seen in my time here. Wally, to finally answer your question once and for all, I did it for you. For each of you. Each of you. And was it most definitely worth it? Yes, it was. Why? Because of the people I got to do it with, and the memories that we made that I'll never forget. That's what we remember from the roller coaster ride long after the ride ends. I was the lucky one. Know that for the last 4 years, you were always worth it. And I've never taken a day we've spent together for granted. In just a few moments, you'll cross this stage, receive your diplomas, turn your tassels, and make history one last time as if it's German Spartan. Know that on this night, in this moment, you are not only the 75th class, but you have been the best class to have walked these halls. To the class of 2025, what a day it was at Cedar Point, and my friends, what a ride it's been. Which brings me to tonight, the end of our ride together on life's roller coaster. After 4 years tonight, this is where I leave you. Thank you for the memories, for opening my eyes. Wherever you go, and whatever you do, know that I will always be your biggest fan. And your biggest support.
To show just a fraction of our gratitude to someone that not even the most highly esteemed professors at Hogwarts could live up to, we, the class of 2025, would like to show you our appreciation and love with this Harry Potter themed gift basket.
Thank you, Sandra, and thank you, Mr. Michael, for inspiring our students every day. At this time, I would like to recognize students who have excelled in academics and leadership. This evening, you will notice students wearing light blue stoles. These students are members of the National Honor Society. This organization is a very prestigious organization that honors selected students for their outstanding combination of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Members of the NHS, please rise to be recognized by a round of applause. Students at Fitzgerald are recognized as graduating with honors if he or she has maintained a B or 3.0 average or higher for all 4 years. In your program, the seniors graduating with honors are listed in 3 categories. Honors, 3.0 to 3.49. High honors, 3.5 to 3.74. And highest honors, 3.75 to 4.0. Students, will you please stand when your category is called, face the audience, and receive recognition of applause for your outstanding achievements. Students graduating with honors 3.0 to 3.49, please stand to be recognized by a round of applause. Students graduating with high honors, 3.5 to 3.74, please stand to be recognized by a round of applause. And the students graduating with highest honors, 3.75 to 4.0, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations to all of you on your dedication to your studies. In a moment, we will begin the presentation of diplomas. We ask that you not come down the aisles where the graduates are seated to take pictures, as to not interrupt the filming and live streaming of the ceremony. If you have not already done so, I would ask again that your cell phone be silent so that all students' names can be heard. Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin reading our graduates' names, I kindly request your cooperation in maintaining a steady and respectful pace of applause. While we understand the immense pride and excitement that fills this moment, we also recognize the importance of ensuring that each and every graduate receives their due recognition. Therefore, please be mindful of the pace at which we applaud, allowing every student to be heard clearly and every graduate to receive the acknowledgement of their achievement. Your understanding and cooperation are greatly appreciated as we celebrate this joyous occasion together. This evening's graduates' names will be read by Fitzgerald's teachers, Mr. Chris Bierman and Ms. Katie Cafagna. The Fitzgerald Board of Education will be awarding the graduates their diplomas. To Mrs. Fournier and members of the Board of Education, the seniors gathered before you this evening have completed their requirements for graduation specified by the state of Michigan and the Fitzgerald Board of Education. I recommend that they are awarded their high school diplomas.
Shafin Ahmed Lasker.
Dustin James Adams.
Ali Hassan Chowdhury.
Jada Renee Antoine.
Sandro Jacob Odish.
Capri Marche Brown.
Renata Rizzo.
Ryan McKaylee Crowder.
Jahida Farbin Eula.
Tamia LeVay Rowland.
Ekua Yakoba Techi Mensa.
Sariah McKaylin Stewart Williams.
Joshua Dwayne McKenzie.
Jordan Elijah Bethel.
Mahima Zaman Chowdhury.
Timothy Mitchell Cave III.
Amira Ali.
Deshante Jaquan Bryant.
Kaylin Ann Kessler.
Mario Nehemiah McPherson II.
Emily Carol Arndt.
Janila Lorianne Robinson.
Radif Mahfouz Islam.
Shawnee Katina Woods.
Angel Zaria James.
Nahima Akhtar Shumi.
Francis Anthony Zetow.
Wafikar Rahman.
Raven Mackenzie Turner.
Lillian Rose Goheen.
Micah Elise Goodman.
George Luis Christie.
Tamara Michelle Cave.
George Timothy Alaric Gilbert.
Jessica Hernandez.
Sahin Ahmed.
Lydell Edward Sewell.
Shaw Iftikhar Sabir.
Taquan Mizell Reed.
Shovit Das.
Summer Rose Wangana.
Caitlin Kalu Lee.
Renea Cantrice Williams.
Scott Mangzong Mayfield Bailey III.
Jaden Ramon Allen.
Bryden Armando Colbert.
Marion DeMarco Amir Cargo.
Kelvin Reynolds
Kanisha Alicia Thomas.
Michael Jornell Jaden Franks.
Michaela Mary Lee Hope.
Isaiah Lee Brooks.
Raymond Reese.
Kasim Khan.
Morgan Wayne Reese.
MD Mazar Mia.
Ruman Udin.
Jordan Tyree Slade.
Avisha Acharji.
Shahryar Ahmed.
Brooklyn Danae Williams.
Rahat Ali.
Lanaya Alicia Wyatt.
Donovan Therese Davenport.
Micaiah Monet Jones.
Leland Matthew McCallum.
Jalise Jessica Hargrove.
Thomas Joseph Baranski.
Eternity Kanaya Fels Brown.
Sierra Danielle Mills.
Demonte Kevin Edwards.
Key Mariana Renee Jones.
Lakaila Amelia Buchanan Bowler.
Nusra Rahman Mesha.
Kamora Elise Lewis.
Famida Faiza.
Janea Jayana Jones.
Naima Eger.
Tamara Sonora Nicole Boone.
Shadabi Zia Chowdhury.
Desiree Elizabeth Haygood.
Ivory Marie Bradford.
Chastity Nakay Armstrong.
Aiden Daniel Torrance.
Elijah Amari Moody Clark.
Diamond Nicole Hill.
Cherish Janaya Black.
Abdul Saal.
Robert Anthony Williams Jr.
Daryl Anthony Williamson.
Samal Raymond Scott Jr.
Stephen Alexander May.
Ruhul Tamim.
Ivan Jose Ewing.
Tamim Ahmad Chowdhury.
Abdullah Hossein.
Huron Jamar Porter.
Rajnu Ahmed.
Marshall Lee Vidito.
Ashlyn Cortez Velasquez.
Cyrus Jacob Mpiba.
Ryan Anthony Massey.
Christian Jamal Luther Smith.
Maxwell Jean Ferris.
Maimuna Chowdhury.
Adrian Dennis.
Muzabin Ahmed.
Tristan Terrian Crooks.
Genital Mawa Chakia.
Jada Marie Moore.
Fatera Chowdhury.
Tayana Elise Kidd.
Fatima Begum Haq.
Tamina Islam.
Sunel Laura Brewer.
Tanzima Rahman Newbert.
Caitlin Elaine Nalander.
Mahira Afaz.
Cassandra Shamir Smith.
Marin Kausar.
Lena Turnell Williams.
Nahidul Islam.
Ian Nicholas Torrance.
Mahi Rahman.
Janaya Siobhan Lynn Caston.
Marcellus Henry.
Rachel Diane Foxworth.
Amaya Beasley.
Rashawn Orlando Wheeler.
MST Sahima Akhtar.
Jaden Kavan DeAndre Howard.
Jane Malia Milton.
Skylar Shania Glover.
Deja Monique Brewer.
Robert Odell Lockett Jr.
Amani Monet Thomas.
Shania Nicole Ayers Wright.
Tyler Darnell Wyndham.
Shania Danielle Richardson McKinney.
Jamari Davon Tolliver.
Ayana Anise Michelle Webb.
Javante Delron Shuford Jr.
Anastasia Patrice Black.
Johnny Gibson.
Shaima Akhtar Ruhi.
Alan Lenar Hagan.
Neha Hawk.
Micaiah Malaysia Martin.
Samaya Elise Dixon.
Kania Tayana Michelle
Imani Nicole Ahmad.
Zaya Neve Lurks Joyner.
Ania Carla Leanne Sumter.
Kalia Darnay.
Layla Marie Evans.
Nevea Amis Burks.
Ayana Mayel Thompson.
Asia Lorraine Bowman.
Akari J. Smith.
Brianna Monique K. Haynes.
Luca Gregory Purnell.
Kevin Carnez McClendon.
Zyron Raphael Douglas.
Gerard Lamar Hickman Christian.
Lyric Lamaria Luan.
Leon James Hall.
Jaden Christian Daniel.
Lions Victor Rohr.
Lamani Nichols.
Angelina Rose Warren.
Ariane Anika Moore.
Ava Lindsay Day.
Antonio Mitchell.
Darius Todd Johnson.
Robert Allen LeSueur II.
Ashlyn Marie and Gary.
Gabriel Michael Blake Norman.
Zachary Michael Southern.
Jaden Angelo Thomas.
Tori Noel Johnson.
Eric Lucky Lauer.
Diana Yang.
Ohi Alam.
Esra Al-Jalahawi.
Michaela Judith Falls.
Christopher Pierre Gunn Jr.
Alyssa Jayla Javon Miller.
Cameron Dier Hunter.
Alvin Renzo Miller.
Sahim Amin Mia.
Janaya Yvette Ryan.
Nolan Bryce Smith.
Penelope Buttercup Wharton.
Adriana Elizabeth Oram.
Julian Vincent Johnson.
Darius Quinton
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for your cooperation during the reading of the graduates' names. Please join me in one more round of applause for all of our wonderful graduates. Now I call upon seniors Kaylin Kessler and Soraya Stewart-Williams to join me on the stage to conduct the collective changing of the cap castle. Graduates, today is your day. This ceremony marks not just the end of your high school journey, but the beginning of something new, something unknown, and something full of promise. Over the past 4 years, your teachers and parents have watched you grow, not just in height or in test scores, but in character, resilience, and heart. You have faced challenges that no other class before you has encountered in quite the same way. You've adapted to change, leaned in uncertainty, and shown us all what it means to persevere. From your first steps as freshmen full of nerves and curiosity, to the confident, capable young adults you are today. You have made your mark on Fitzgerald High School. You brought spirit to our events, leadership to our clubs, talent to our stages and fields, and kindness to our hallways. You've also taught the adults in the building a great deal. You've reminded us that education is not just about grades and GPAs, it's about growth. It's about learning to speak up, to support one another, and to discover who you are when no one else is watching. Class of 2025, I hope you carry with you a few things as you leave tonight. First, your voice matters. Use it wisely and use it often. Second, success isn't always a straight line. Don't be afraid of failure. It often leads you to your best lessons learned in life. And third, kindness will always be your greatest strength, so be kind. You never know what someone else is going through. Whether your next chapter takes you to college, the workforce, the military, or somewhere entirely different, remember this. You are ready. You are equipped with more than just knowledge. You are armed with experience, courage, and the support of everyone here who believes in you. You are not just the future, you are the present, and we cannot wait to see what you do with it. Congratulations to everyone. At this time, I ask that you please move your tassel from the right to the left side in the symbolic Graduates, you may have a seat. And now we hope you will enjoy this slideshow created by Mrs. Smith and Mr. Nelson with a final look at our senior memories.
Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light, in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we're scared of getting old and made us restless. It was just like a movie, it was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears. Nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas, that's what you said. just like a song. When we react, when we react, when we react, when we react. It's hard to admit that everything just takes me back to when you were there, to when you were there. And a part of me keeps holding on just in case it hasn't gone. 'Cause I still care. Do you still care? It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were scared of getting old. They made us restless. Oh, I'm so mad I'm getting old. It makes me reckless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song when we were young. Everybody loves the things you do, from the way you talk to the way you move. Everybody here is watching you, 'cause you feel like home. You're like a dream come true. But if by chance you're here alone, can I have a moment before I go? 'Cause I've been by myself all night long, hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. My God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we were scared of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. I was so scared to face my fears. Nobody told me that you'd be here. And I swear you moved overseas. That's what you said when you left me.
We hope everyone enjoyed that. Writer Pat Leomont taught at Fitzgerald back in the 1950s. He wrote the Blue and Gold alma mater during his tenure. I now call on Jada Antwine and Capri Brown, our senior drum majors, who will lead our graduates in the traditional singing of the Fitzgerald High School alma mater. Graduates, would you please stand? Parents and friends, in a moment the graduates will head to the gymnasium to receive their diplomas. Please wait patiently in the auditorium lobby or just outside the building for your graduates. Graduates will not be returning to the auditorium or the lobby. They will be released from the gym. They will be released from the gym directly outside to alleviate congestion in the lobby. While you're waiting for your graduate to meet you outside, the representatives from the photography or videographer, senior clothing department, and flower sales are available in the lobby for your convenience. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the graduated class of 2025.